Chris here with High Seas Cruising, and just when you think you're done with the cruise news for the day, Royal Caribbean has dropped a big old announcement. It's pretty huge because they have announced what is going to be their largest private cruise experience in Mexico because Royal Caribbean, they have acquired the cruise port in Costa Maya, Mexico. Now, building on the success that Royal Caribbean has already had with Perfect Day at Coco Key, they want to do it again. They want a second option out there in the Western Caribbean. And the way they're going to do this is they have already acquired the cruise port of Costa Maya, Mexico. And what is being currently called Perfect Day in Mexico is scheduled to open in 2027. Now, this is going to be exciting news for Royal Caribbean passengers, but I'm not sure how other passengers that sail on Carnival, Norwegian, and other cruise lines that also go to Costa Maya, they may not feel the same about it as those loyal Royal. So where exactly is going to be Perfect Day Mexico? It is going to be what is currently known as Costa Maya, Mexico. Now, this port was originally built for cruise lines to have another place to go in Mexico. Now, according to Royal Caribbean, not only have they acquired the cruise port, they have also acquired 220 acres of land. 100 acres of that is scheduled to be developed for Perfect Day Mexico, with 120 acres being put aside for conservation purposes. Now, Costa Maya can currently handle 4 cruise ships per day, which means it's going to be larger than Coco Key. It is going to offer more than even Coco Key does. Now, other cruise lines are still going to be able to dock there. So it will not be Royal Caribbean only. Your Carnival, your MSC, your Norwegian, your Princess will all still be able to dock there. However, they will not have access to Perfect Day Mexico unless you are on a Royal Caribbean ship. Only Royal Caribbean passengers will get into Perfect Day Mexico. Other cruise passengers from other cruise lines will have to proceed to a transportation center and then head off on excursions, which sounds like to me that the current cruise port of Costa Maya as we know it is going to be a thing of the past. If you are on another cruise line and Costa Maya is one of your cruise stops, you may not simply be able to get off and enjoy the port facilities that exist there now. All of that is going to become part of Royal Caribbean's Perfect Day in Mexico. Now, the port is going to be open and remain open during the construction phase, but that could also affect cruise passengers. It could affect the current offerings in Costa Maya, and it's definitely going to affect what's available in the future. Now, specifics as to what's going to be included, Royal Caribbean hasn't released those yet. They say those are going to be coming here in future months. But they did say they wanted to have that Mexico vibe. There are going to be different neighborhoods around, just like there are on board Royal Caribbean ships. And they will be bringing core ideas over from Coco Key, adults only areas, a chill area, a thrill area, and a family area. We also know that Royal Caribbean will be developing its own water park, the Mayan water park that is currently located near Costa Maya. Royal Caribbean has acquired that as well, but will be tearing it down and replacing it with their own version of a water park. So some exciting news from Royal Caribbean, and they also did say, just as a final little tidbit, that Celebrity Cruise Lines, they will also have access to Perfect Day in Mexico. But what do you guys think? Are you a fan of Costa Maya? Do you like it the way it is right now? Are you an avid Carnival sailor, Princess sailor, MSC, who likes to do Western Caribbean cruises, likes to go to Costa Maya, Mexico? Is this upsetting news that one of your cruise ports will essentially be going to another cruise line? The way this story reads, yeah, other cruise lines, they're going to be allowed to go there, but they're not going to be able to enjoy any of the facilities that are located right there. They are going to have to go elsewhere in the island. Not sure that non-royal fans are going to be real happy about this idea, especially if Western Caribbeans are the cruises they take most often. Royal Caribbean fans should be very excited that in 2027, they will have a new Coco Key version here, Perfect Day in Mexico, that they can visit in the Western Caribbean. But you guys let me know what you think. Where do you fall on this one? Are you excited that it's coming? Are you upset that you may be losing a cruise in the Western Caribbean? Let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think about this Royal Caribbean announcement? All right, and that is going to be our video for today. If you've enjoyed today's video, do me a favor and hit that like button. If you haven't done so yet, do me a favor and hit subscribe. It is free to do so. Helps our channel grow. Let you know anytime we put out a new video. Hope everyone out there is having a really great day. And like always, we will see you out on the high seas.